Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The defensive club.
Haaland! Goal! Leon! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he plays one through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's got away. It's NAKATA! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
McAllister is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to count. He's having a hit! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he's straight offside. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. And smartly reclaimed. It's a good foot in there. Thinks one through. Now that's well seen too. NAKATA! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Saliba clears without hesitation. Pass somewhat off target.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
He is through here! And he's there to belt it away. Quality ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. Modric.
Might want to be careful there.
The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Now it's NAKATA. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he is deftly... He's having a shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Lyon are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And here's Haaland, Fiore, NAKATA, it's NAKATA! It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And there's the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Donatoni. Zanetti. Good play on the left-hand side here. Pings it across. Corner then. Corner number 4 coming up here. Well read. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's James. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Fiore. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's fabulous. And they win it back again. Oh, perfectly measured that. So much time and space here. That's a throw. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Nakata. Great ball if he can get there. Gerrard! And now it's a race for the ball. Nakata and a header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. McAllister.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And here's Gerrard. Donatoni drives it in. And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things...
The second period is underway. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Gerrard. Donadoni looking to receive it in space. And it's McAllister. Mohamed Salah. Xabi Alonso spots it and intercepts. And he's only too happy to take that back. He's played it back. Tries to pass it through. And it's Nakata. Marquinhos is the guilty party there. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Frustratingly close. McAllister. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Saliba. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Donadoni providing an outlet on that flank. And he's managed to get free. And that's aimed in. Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Nicked it back promptly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Mohamed Salah. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Modric, McAllister, and here's Mohamed Salah. That's really well cleared. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, good-looking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. It's a ball kick. Ronaldinho is onto it in a flash, and he's there to retrieve it. Probing pass, nice interception. His positioning was spot on, and he's worked it through. Now this could be shapes to shoot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Berbatov deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gerrard. James goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. It's come to nothing. Saliba. Marquinhos. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Threads one in. That's a nicely shaped ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure. Choosing to make the first change. Mbappe driving forward, a man on a mission. Knocks it out wide. In towards the... A header! It's hit the upright.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Lyon can consider themselves just about safe now. He has found the way through. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Albert Ferrer. Now James. And it's played into the middle. Back in once more. 5 minutes left on the clock. Hakimi. Zanetti. Tries to play it through. Hakimi in acres of space out wide. And the keeper beats it away. Reinders. Opts for safety. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bergkamp.
This is the time you need that pace.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Produce a terrific effort! And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and